Atul Pandey from Delhi Technical University. Sir, you once said that the future is not controlled by God, but various forces are acting simultaneously, creating unpredictable future events. I loved this teaching of yours. But when I read Yoga Vasishtha, I found that in some chapters Guru Vasishtha conveyed to Lord Ram the conversation between Krishna and Arjun happening in the future. How is that possible? How could Guru Vasishtha know that Mahabharata is going to happen? Please throw some light on it. The answer is contained in the Gita itself, you see. Sri Krishna tells Arjun, there has been no time, no place when I have not been there or you have not been there. So he says the two of us are always there. Since the beginning of time, there is you and there is me. It's just that I am there even before beginning of time. But nevertheless, since t is equal to 0, the beginning of time, you are there, I am there. Similarly, he says elsewhere that this knowledge, Arjun, that I am imparting to you right now is eternal. It came directly from the central source to one sage who transmitted it to the next one and to the next one, and that entire sequence has now come to you and me. So surely both Krishna and Arjun are not little figures within the boundary of their respective lifetimes. And similarly, what has been expressed in the Gita is not knowledge relevant to a particular situation or to a particular place or persons. Getting it? There is timelessness in Krishna, in Arjun, and in the words of Gita. Sri Krishna talking to Arjun is never a future event. The implication is, today as I speak to you, Sri Krishna and Arjun are not in the past. Just as when Guru Vasishtha is speaking, Sri Krishna is not in the future. Similarly, today for us, Sri Krishna is not in the past. It is a continuity, it is an eternity. You have to appreciate this. Who is Sri Krishna? Sri Krishna is the timeless truth. Timeless truth. Truth that is the very source of time. And if Sri Krishna is the very source of time, how can he be confined to a particular point in time? The words past and future do not apply to Sri Krishna at all. Similarly, who is Arjun? Arjun is the fundamental ego tendency. Arjun is not a person, Arjun is not a body. Bodies come and go. In the language of Gita, Sri Krishna is timeless Paramatma. And Arjun is the indestructible Jivatma. Are you getting it? We should not be looking at these two as normal human figures. They are not. They are symbols of something far more deeper and eternal. That has to be understood. And if something is eternal, then it is there in the past, it is there right now, and it would be there in the future. So, no surprise that you can talk about it. Are you getting it? Would it be too surprising for you if I say that the sky will be there tomorrow? Would you then be able to say, sir, how are you able to predict the future? The sky will be able to be there tomorrow because the sky is not really a function of time. Are you getting it? And it's just an example. I fully understand that this sky that we perceive with our eyes is destructible. The truth is even more indestructible, something that cannot vanish even if the sky does. Are you getting it? So, unpredictable events cannot be talked about. But the truth is very much predictable. Therefore, you can easily talk about it. Not that the truth can be contained in your talk. But when I say that you can talk about the truth, it means you can be sure of the truth. The truth is not really an uncertainty. Krishna is not an uncertainty. Arjun too is not an uncertainty. As long as the world is there, the Arjun spirit is there. The fundamental ego tendency. And even if the world is not there, Krishna is still there. These are Krishna and Arjun. Krishna is there whether or not the world, the entire universe exists. And who is Arjun? The fundamental spirit of this world, the fundamental sense of I, the fundamental ignorance that is at the center of the world and seeks liberation and knowledge. In other words, seeks a Krishna. All right? So, yes.